I'm Joe Springer, helping you make informed decisions so you can succeed in the market. I have 3 really great pieces of information for you today. The first one is this. Believe it or not, this is the best time ever for an individual investor in the market. That's true. This is the best time ever for an individual in the market. Individual investor in the market. Number 2 is that I'm going to show you how to outperform. I'm going to show you how to outperform. Pretty great. Number 3 is that Alan emailed his portfolio in, and we're going to take a look at it and see if we can help him. Let's get started. Here are 5 reasons that right now is literally the best time ever for an individual investor. Here might be the most important reason. Number 1 is regulation fair disclosure. In the year 2000, regulation fair disclosure passed by the SEC. The head of the SEC passed it. And so there's no more selective disclosure. What is selective disclosure? It means if you're rich, if you're a portfolio manager, you can go to the CEO and say, hey man, what's this quarter really going to be like that you're about to report? I don't want to lose any money. And they can tell you, but not everybody else. You're kidding. They could tell the rich people, but not the individual investor? Yeah, it was totally unethical and totally corrupt. And it happened as sort of regular practice all the way up until the year 2000. Number 2 is Sarbanes-Oxley, some more legislation from around the same time. The year 2002, Sarbanes-Oxley, it aligned auditors' interests with shareholders rather than with management. What happened was Enron and a bunch of other accounting scandals happened at that time, and investors lost billions. And so Sarbanes-Oxley raised the quality and the timeliness of reporting in order to be fair to you, the individual investor. It also added criminal penalties for certain misconduct, and that kind of put an end to the creative accounting that was happening. So no more Enrons. So number 1, Reg FD, Regulation Fair Disclosure. Number 2, Sarbanes-Oxley. These are huge, so very good stuff. Number 3, accessibility. You can do online trades. In fact, you can put together a portfolio of all kinds of offerings, domestic and foreign, stocks and bonds and derivatives and futures and options. All manner of new products. This is stuff you just plain couldn't do before. You can construct any kind of portfolio you want. It used to be you would have to be some kind of professional with connections to do all that. This sort of thing was unthinkable until only recently. And so for the first time ever, you can do whatever you want all by yourself, and you just couldn't do that before. Number 4, low cost. In 2001, stocks stopped trading in increments of 1/16 of a dollar and started trading in increments of a penny. So instead of you paying, if you wanted to get in on something, and you wanted to get in right about the last price, instead of you having to go up 1/16 of a dollar, you can get it if people want to trade it for about the last trade or something like that. So you no longer have to trade in the big increments. Also, you can trade now for about $10 a trade or less than that with online discount brokerages. So it's just a lot lower cost. That's way lower than it used to be. So trading and putting together a portfolio, much cheaper than it used to be. Number 5 is information. You can have real-time quotes. Real-time used to be a big deal. Now a number of services offer real-time quotes. You can get ideas and research in an instant. And these are all wonderful things. So Reg FD, Regulation Fair Disclosure, if it's material, you get to find out about it at the same time as everybody else. Number 2, Sarbanes-Oxley, no more of this creative accounting that's going to align the auditors with the management and let things like Enron happen to you. Number 3, accessibility. You have the ability to do this where you just didn't before, and it's all at your fingertips. Number 4 was the low cost. Not only can you do all that stuff, but it's cheap/free. And number 5 was information. There's a lot of information out there, real-time quotes, research, everything is at your fingertips. What a great time to be an individual investor. You're on the level playing field. You got no more accounting issues. Everything's right there for you, and cheap and fast. This is literally the best time ever to be an individual investor. Next, I'm going to tell you about how to outperform the market. I'm Joe Springer with the Wall Street Exclusive, helping you make informed decisions so you can succeed in the market. We'll be right back with how to outperform.